Narration 907 is how there's no Muslim, submitter, unto God, except the one, we're talking about this age, that they will send the peace and blessings upon Muhammad. And when they do this, the light beings do it too. And they can do this a little, or they could do this a lot. The next narration indicates that the person who misses the Salat Allah, the prayers upon, not to, upon, it's like they've missed or forgotten the road to paradise. And 909 is how we are, after the testimony, the tashahhud, and if you want to say benedictions, the refuge is sought from four things: the torment of the hell and the afterworld, and the afterworld, the torment of the grave, the trials of life and death, and the trial of the false Messiah, some people say golden one. Well, all that glitters is not gold, right? At the very least, it's a false Christ, which is different in meaning than Antichrist. But narration 887 indicates something that's going to be contrary to what some conservatives will teach you, largely because they don't turn straight to the sources. They look at some conclusions that were often jumped to. But Surah 6952 was something good to say in the bowing portion of the prayer, and Surah 87:1 was something good to say during the prostration. Because some people will say, even though you have examples of words in the Quran itself of people, what they said during the bowing and prostrating, that, so the first, فَسَبِّحْ بِسْمِ رَبِّكَ الْعَظِيمِ, glorify the name of your Lord, the most great. To reach that Z, you flip your tongue back. Rahim. And then you have فَسَبِّحْ سَبِّحَ اسْمَ رَبِّكَ الْأَعْلَى. I'm having trouble speaking, allergies here. Glorify the name of your Lord, the Most High. فَسَبِّحَ, all's beneath is a way of saying. And so what did we hear was said during the bowing? Subhana Rabbiyal Azim. And this was said a few times. You only have to say these things once, but it's generally best to say them a few times, unless it's one of the longer ones. You certainly figure out when somebody's leading you in the prayer how that's going to go. And Subhana Rabbiyal A'la, and that's said a few times. So the difference there, the A'la, the Most High. Because you notice that upon, that but and narration 889, bowing and prostrating is a time that one can say, Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika Allahumma gfirli. And following the command given by the Quran. And so this command is Surah 110, Ayat 3, the glorify, therefore glorify the praises of your Lord and ask forgiveness, and surely He's the one who's oft accepting of repentance. And one of the things is that you just don't repeat the verses, you figure a way of responding to the verses, and examples, of course, are given.